is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here. Welcome back. Hold on, I gotta lower the volume. There you go. Because this is like a live commentary. I'm just capturing some old gameplay in the background because I need something to talk to, or I need something to talk over for this video. So here we are again. Yeah, I know, another Mortal Kombat 12 video, but come on, can you blame me? We've been waiting for this a long time. I'm not gonna go over that again. I went over that in the last video. But this is actually something that has me worried about Mortal Kombat 12, and I specifically chose the boy Erron Black for the gameplay in the background because somebody asked me. By the way, leave a like on the video if you're excited for Mortal Kombat 12. I still cannot believe that we got confirmation, even though we're probably not going to get a reveal for a couple months. We know that Mortal Kombat 11 is going to get revealed this year, and it's releasing this year. Fuck, that's just amazing. Somebody asked me on Twitter, what do you think the chances are that... Oh my god, this stupid thing. What do you think? By the way, that's the lag in the game. It's not your computer, it's not your phone, it's not your iPad, it's not your TV. That is the lag in the actual match that I was playing. Horrible. Somebody asked me, what do you think the chances are that Erron Black is going to make it into Mortal Kombat 12? And my initial response was going to be, oh, of course he's going to make it. There's no way he's going to not be included in Mortal Kombat 12. And then I thought about it, and I sat down, and sweat started to pour down my forehead, and a little tear came out, because I came to the realization that Erron Black, as popular as he is, he's been in 2 straight Mortal Kombat games since being introduced in MKX. Wasn't MKX, wasn't MK11. And the chances of him being in 3 in a row as a new character are a lot lower than I initially thought. So this is going to be a list of 5 characters that I love that I'm afraid might not make it into Mortal Kombat 12. Keep in mind, this is just speculation. This is just me thinking objectively, because if I was thinking biasly, obviously, hell yeah, Erron Black is gonna make it into MK12. But if you really think about it, some characters that were really cool didn't even make it past Mortal Kombat X. Or even, you know, some characters from, well, I guess, you know, you can't really count the Injustice series. But, you know, characters like Ferritor, characters like Quan Chi, even though he wasn't a new character, they brought him back for MK9, and they brought him back for MKX, and then he didn't make it onto MK11. 2 games seems like a good amount for characters to be included that are not in the main game. Obviously, Ermac is a perfect example of that. He was in MK9. And he's always been a staple character in NetherRealm Studios games, or even, you know, back going to the 3D era. He's always been a staple character. But they decided to put a little break on him appearing in Mortal Kombat 11 after being in MK9, MKX. So no one is safe, excluding probably the Mortal Kombat 1 roster. I think those characters will probably always be in Mortal Kombat games from now until the future. There's just some staple characters that will always be there. I think Katana will always be there. There's just characters that are staples that are always going to be there. So Erron Black being introduced in MKX made it onto MK11. And realistically, if you think about what Ed Boon said and what the thought process is of picking characters for their game, they have to be involved in the story mode in one way or another. They have to be fan favorites to be included. Fan feedback is taken heavily into consideration when picking characters. So obviously there's no problem with Erron Black with fan feedback, right? But then again, Melina didn't make the initial roster in MK11, and she's one of the most popular characters in Mortal Kombat history. So nobody is safe, excluding some characters. Maybe just Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Sonya, Johnny Cage, Katana. I think those are like the only characters that are safe realistically. So I'm really worried, guys. You know that Erron Black is my 2nd favorite character in Mortal Kombat history, behind Ermac. And I'm afraid, because he's been such a jobber and jobber is like a wrestling term. Those guys who just lose to like the stars and make them look good. Erron Black has minimal screen time in the story mode, and the screen time he does have is insignificant. MKX and MK11, the same thing, insignificant screen time. I believe he's still alive in the story mode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. So if they do bring him back, hopefully they give him some more shine in the story mode, because up until this point he hasn't done anything. And he has a really, really cool base character, and he has really cool gameplay potential. I thought he had some cool stuff in MK11, even though I didn't like him as much as MKX. But in MKX, he has so many amazing tools that made him so fun to play. And it was similar in MK11, just not to the degree that I would have liked. But I'm worried that having appeared in back-to-back Mortal Kombat games, there's a very real, and I think more than likely possibility that the boy Erron Black will not make it to Mortal Kombat 12, and it's really gonna hurt, man. It's really gonna hurt. But I think the silver lining is, if he doesn't make it, he has a strong chance of being DLC. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to bring him in as DLC, because he is one of the most popular characters in recent Mortal Kombat games. I really hope that he makes it onto the base roster. If he doesn't, there's a great chance for him to be DLC. And if he's not DLC, then, you know, the cowboy's got to rest for a little bit. He's been alive for 1,000 years, and the cowboy's got to rest. All right, next character here is Devorah. Devorah is similar to Erron Black, but the thing with Devorah is, I think she has a better chance of making it than Erron Black, because Devorah has been involved heavily in the story mode. She has one of the most iconic scenes in Mortal Kombat history when she kissed Mileena to death. It wasn't really a kiss, but we could call it the kiss of death, because that's what it looked like. I think Mileena was liking it there for a second until the bug started crawling up her mouth. And I mean, that is not only one of the most gruesome scenes, but it was a shocking scene, because we didn't think that Mileena was actually gonna get killed like that. That was one of the most shocking moments that I've ever witnessed in any story mode, especially Mortal Kombat 11. That was a shocking death scene right there. So she has a prominent role in the story mode. She killed Scorpion in MK11, one of those Scorpions, and the other Scorpion was about to kill her, but she fled away. So she's still alive. I think she has a better chance of making it than Erron Black, unfortunately. But then again, she's not the most popular character in the world. She probably doesn't get used that much. I have her on this list because these are characters I actually like. Like, I might be in the minority right there with Honeybee as people who actually like Devorah. I think she looks awesome. She has a great concept, and she always has really fun gameplay, because similar to Erron Black, she has so many like ways to use different tools in order to, you know, produce some offense. And I think they did an amazing job with her in MK11. I actually think she's more fun in 11 than she is in X, but she's better in MKX than she is in 11. She's just more fun because she has more tools. So I think Devorah has a better chance of making it than Erron Black, but I think having appeared in back-to-back Mortal Kombat games, and realistically, even though she survived, there's really no purpose for her anymore in the story, because she had a great purpose in MK11, which was to inform Shao Kahn, to save Shao Kahn, blah, blah, blah. So she had a purpose in MK11, but back-to-back Mortal Kombat games really doesn't serve any purpose in MK12 story mode. She might have to take a pause for the cause in the next Mortal Kombat game. Next up here is Jacqui. Yeah, this one might be a little bit surprising because, you know, she's one of the Mortal Kombat kids introduced in MK11. Her along with Cassie made it. They were the only two that made it onto Mortal Kombat 11. And what might surprise you is that I do have Jacqui here because, yes, I love Jacqui Briggs. I love her so much in Mortal Kombat X that I don't even count MK11 as far as my dislike for her gameplay style in MK11. I'm not saying that she's not fun because, you know, she has a leap. She has some really cool combos that you could do. She was just so annoying for me to fight against. She was not my playstyle. But I love her so much in X that she holds a special place in my heart, especially Shock and Jacqui. Oh my God. I think one of my top 5 most fun characters, or just one of my top 5 favorite characters in MKX, Shock and Jacqui specifically. But Cassie's going to make it. I think we could all agree Cassie will be in Mortal Kombat 12. They will probably want to give more time to shine to the other combat kids, either Takeda. I think Takeda is pretty much a guaranteed. I don't see Takeda not making it in Mortal Kombat 12. Seriously, he was so cool. Such a cool new character. Really fun gameplay potential. Having, Kenshi's powers of telekinesis and also being trained by Scorpion. There's just so much that he has that can make him a fun character. So I think he's guaranteed to make it. That's just me personally. Kung Jin, on the other hand, I do not know how popular he was. So I don't know if he would ever make it onto another Mortal Kombat game as a playable character. And as far as Jacqui, she could still make it in the story mode, but I don't think that she will make it as a playable character on the base roster, because her role is pretty minimal. She was sort of paired together with Jax as, father and daughter. Jax got corrupted again, went to the Kronika side, and Jacqui was kind of there as like, Dad, why are you doing this, blah blah blah. Like, I don't even remember what else she did in the story mode other than have that storyline with her dad. So as much as it hurts me, because I think NetherRealm has the potential of making another Shock and Jacqui, as much as it hurts, I don't think Jacqui will make it onto the next Mortal Kombat game. Next up here is I feel this is a character that has more potential to make it than the other 3. Obviously, well, I forgot to mention, but these are in order. So number 1, I think, has the least chance of making it, unfortunately, which is EB. Then Devorah's next, Jacqui, and then Frost, I think, has a better chance than these other characters. Did I say Frost already? The 4th character is Frost. She was reintroduced in a really cool way, helping to bring back the Cyberlink Quay powered by Kronika. I definitely think that she has a chance of making it, because I'm pretty sure she survived. And if we're going to have the Cyberlink Quay be re-brought back, and we might have Sector, we might have Cyrax, or we might have a Triborg or something like that again, I think it's pretty... there's a good chance that Frost might make it. The only reason I'm saying that she might not make it is because I don't think she was that popular amongst player usage. I feel she has some fun moves, but overall, her gameplay style was a little bit boring. Like I said, she has some gameplay mechanics that are really fun, like the head pop, the micro burst. She has some really cool moves, but overall I found her to be pretty boring, pretty slow. And she, as like important as her role was, quote unquote, I don't remember too many scenes where she was in where she actually, did well. But just looking at the roster, I feel like she has a better chance of making it to MK12 based on the fact that she helped bring back the Cyberlink Quay. And if they do have Cyrax, Sector, or potentially other robots, it's only right to have the person that helped bring back the Cyberlink Quay in the game. Like, I love Frost. I've always loved her since way back in the 3D era. So I actually really want her to make it into the game. I just don't know if they will again, because I don't know how popular she was. But she definitely has a better chance than the other 3. All right, last but not least here, I think we could all agree we really want this character back. And I think he has the best chance of making it out of anyone, because he is immortal. He can't die. He's just trapped in the sea of blood. And of course, I'm talking about the best new character introduced in Mortal Kombat 11, Geras. I think we could all agree Geras is one badass mofo. I think he's the best new addition that was introduced in Mortal Kombat 11, he has so many cool moves and tool set that I feel like he deserves to come back. Now, I'm pretty sure Kronika is dead, unless they rework that so she won't be. I don't know if her dying actually like caused Geras' immortality to stop. So that means if Kronika's dead, I guess Geras might be dead, right? If he is, then I don't know if he has a chance of making it. That's why I'm making this video. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe in some way, like some of her like essence or like being is within him because he is immortal. She gave him some of his powers to make him immortal. Maybe they could bring her back that way, or forget Kronika. I just want Geras back, all right? You know, maybe the immortality is permanent for him. Because I really would like to see, first of all, how he would look in Mortal Kombat 12. Like, his design was awesome. He looked awesome in MK11. Just imagine how MK12 is going to look. And second, he has so many creative ways to use his powers that he would be such a cool character to have back in Mortal Kombat 12. But unfortunately, with Kronika dying, he might have died as well, because she was the one that was powering him to be alive and be immortal. And if he is still alive, he's trapped in the Sea of Blood, which I think goes like infinite downwards. I don't know how that works, because we're on Earth. Or I guess, is that Earth realm? I don't think that's Earth realm anyway. But the Sea of Blood is infinite. So he's just like dropping down to infinity and beyond. So there's a lot of reasons why he shouldn't make it, but I think NetherRealm Studios realized how cool of a character they had, and hopefully they bring him back. And I do think that he has the best chance to come back in MK12 out of the other 4 characters. But this really has me worried, because the one that I want the most is Erron Black. But all these 5 characters that I mentioned have like a possibility and a chance to not make it in the game. And it'll make me really sad to not have these characters in MK12, because I love them, especially the boy Erron Black. Damn, why do he have to be number 1? So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what character you feel or are worried about that might not make it from MK11 to MK12. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.